So it's Car Talk Tuesday, and today is going to be an amazing day. Yesterday I was feeling a little bit sick. I still got a bit of a frog in my throat, but I wanted to talk to you about a failure disease called excusitis. And because I'm sick, I thought I'd talk about this disease. It's a disease that many unsuccessful people are afflicted with. They make excuses for everything in their lives. Every failure that they have, they make an excuse. Everything they don't want to go out and do, they make an excuse. And some people will blame their kids. Oh no, I can't do this. I can't grow a business because then I'll be too busy and I can't spend time with my kids. And the truth is, your kids are your reason. They're not your excuse. You got to make them the reason why you push yourself. And what you want is your kids to see that you're working, that you're grinding, that you're not quitting, that you're pushing. That's the mentality you want your kids to see. You don't want your kids to see a defeatist mentality where, you're making excuses. I mean, could you imagine your kids one day saying, Dad or Mom, saying, you know what, I knew you could have done well, but you just made excuses all the time. My parents made excuses all the time. Every time I went to my parents for anything, if I wanted a little bit of money for a sweet, or I wanted to do a camp, or I wanted to go somewhere, the answer was always flat out, no, we don't have money. But I never saw them doing anything to really go out and try and change that. There was always the excuse, whatever the excuse was, and I don't even want to go there. So what excuse are you hanging on to right now? What's your excuse? Is it because you're too old? Is it because you're out of shape? Is it because you're too lazy? Is it because you're just not ambitious? People always make excuses and say, I can't do this because. The truth is, you're just not ambitious enough. You're just not pushing yourself enough. There's never a quit mentality in my mind. I never think of stopping. And I've been through all kinds of shit. I've had the worst of the worst things thrown at me and happened to me, but I just keep on going on. In fact, I think my number one strength is perseverance, because maybe I'm just too stupid to quit. Maybe I'm too stupid to acknowledge that I've been through all these trials and tribulations, but I just keep on going. And guess what? When you do something wrong a few times, you start learning what not to do. But when you make excuses, you don't go through that what not to do stage. You don't learn the mistakes, and you don't learn the pains, and you don't learn the stupid mistakes in terms of money, bad decisions, bad partnerships, things that go wrong. If you don't put yourself through that hectic process, you'll never become stronger. And then you'll just continually make excuses. What's your excuse? How much longer are you going to sit and massage? Morning. How much longer are you going to sit and massage that excuse? You don't have education, or you black, or you white, or you pink. There's always an excuse. The bottom line is, there are no excuses in the world of success. You got to